Would you be able to survive 38 hours on a cross-country India train trip? That's the question I asked myself when I got invited for my friend Simran's big fat Indian wedding in Udaipur. Flights are fast, but they're also way less fun and you miss all the views. Hence, I decided to go for the Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara option, 38 hours on an Indian train from Bengaluru in South India to Udaipur in North India. Will I be able to survive? What will I eat? And what about the loose situation? I really put myself to the test with this journey, so if you're curious to see if I survived, make sure to keep on watching until the end. Like I mentioned, I'm on my way to my friend Simran's big fat Indian wedding, and this video is part 1 of that series. If you want to see the most extravagant Indian wedding I've ever been to, make sure to check out the next episodes, which will be linked in the description below. Now, if you're ready, let's take the plunge and get on this train at Bangalore Yeshwanthpur train station.
Hi, my name is Ivana and I've been living in Bangalore for 4 years. Today I am going on one of the most exciting journeys. The train is right behind me. I am equally terrified as well as excited because I absolutely love train journeys. Honestly, I have never had a train journey where I felt that I really was done with it. I always felt that I wanted them to last at least 10 more hours because I just absolutely love train journeys. However, 38 hours, it's going to be challenging. So let's just get on the train and see how this goes. Welcome into the train. This is my berth over here. We're going to be traveling in 2 AC today, and actually it's already a very warm welcome. Wait, I need to give you the mic. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Kaushik. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so nice to meet you. He actually saw me on the platform.
Yeah.
We started talking. Then no, we actually saw each other outside.
Outside when you came out of the
station.
cab, yeah, I saw you
Yeah.
there.
And then he was like, "Oh, I love your videos and I love watching them."
Yeah, I've covered all of your Bangalore videos because I was a big fan when I used to watch during COVID.
Yeah.
I used to try out all of your recipes and all of your Maggie.
Are you serious? You tried a Maggie?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Which Maggie you tried?
I think the one where you put some chocolates and stuff with that. I was seeing you
The
took
sweet
out some
Maggie.
Yeah, that video I checked out, and coincidentally I was also trying to prepare something. So I thought, why
That's
not make
awesome.
it with you? And,
That's awesome. And your mom is also here.
yep.
Then we met him again in the elevator.
I think it was meant to be. We had to
I
travel
think so too.
from the
Yeah,
platform to the seat. We had traveled together.
definitely.
So my mom will continue the journey.
Yeah. You're coming, not coming with us?
No.
Okay. So,
Gujarat is too hot right now. She
okay.
prefers that.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So this is my berth.
Yeah.
Over here, my luggage is already there. And I'm very happy because there's a lot of space.
So
So,
this is going to be a special journey. My
Yeah.
mom is traveling first time with a celebrity.
no.
She is much more excited right now.
Oh,
about
it's
this.
absolutely my
She was asking me,
pleasure.
show me your video, show me your video.
Oh, so
I said
sweet.
she'll be there.
So sweet. I'm very excited about this.
I'm just happy that we are already matching in the video right now.
yes.
The
Yes.
people.
I know,
I
right?
think it was meant to be, I guess.
100%. 100%.
I
So
never
nice
thought-
to meet you.
Yo, me too. So,
And yeah, I'm excited for
I had
this
to
train
get on
journey.
actually.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Soon the train is departing and it's time to say goodbye to Bangalore and Kaushik. It was so lovely meeting him, and I have a wonderful time ahead of me hanging out with his mom, or auntie as I like to call her. She had a berth underneath me, so we first started hanging out, and then later I went to see my friends Prachi and Dia. I'll properly introduce them a little bit later on in the video, but basically they were traveling on the same train, obviously also going to the same wedding, and there were just a few train compartments down the road, so it was super easy for me to hop on and off between my own berth and just hang out with Prachi and Dia whenever I wanted to. Speaking of my own berth, let me show you the logistics of my luggage. So my big bag is underneath the lowest berth, but I kept all my essentials with me. So this is my hygiene pouch, and then I have this smaller backpack which contains some outfits for the wedding. The big backpack contains all my tech that I need for vlogging, and this this is all my food that I brought with me. I never ever travel without my own food. I booked a 2AC coach, which means that there are only 2 berths per side of the compartment. Normally in 3AC you would actually have another berth in between these 2, which is put up during the day, but in 2AC you only have 2, which also means lesser people to travel with. I like the space that you get in 2AC, and I really prefer the upper berth for the privacy that it gives me, so it's easy to take naps during the day. I guess one of the downsides for most people of train travel is that it's obviously a lot slower than a flight. However, I do feel that the biggest upside of train travel is also slow travel, so you get to soak in all the views, and especially if you are traveling on interstate trains in India, it is really mesmerizing to see how the landscapes change as you are actually crossing throughout different states. So right now we are traveling through the South Indian state of Karnataka, and hence you will see a lot of palm trees and a lot of coconut trees, but we are also going to be traveling through the Indian states of Maharashtra, Gujarat, and our final destination is going to be Rajasthan. Throughout our journey, every time I stand at the door of the train, which I love to do, you will see the landscape change. In that sense, I feel train journeys all throughout India are crazy value for money, and actually also crazy value for your time, because the journey already becomes a part of your trip, because you get to see all those views while you are on your train journey. Now, if you are traveling for such a long time as I am, let's not be delusional. You need to be comfortable. So I always bring an extra power plug with me, and there are power plugs on the train. One thing that I always forgot to bring with me, but not this time, are fluffy warm socks, because the AC in the AC compartments will be blasting like crazy. I am telling you, the times I froze on the AC compartments have scarred me for life, and hence now I brought fluffy socks and this crazy warm scarf that I bought in Rishikesh actually. So if you're going to Rishikesh, look out for these scarves, because this one only cost me 250 rupees, and it is the best scarf I have ever bought in my life.
Okay, I actually got hungry, so I figured, you know what, I'm just gonna have lunch, and then after that I'm going to take a nap. And I've also been shooting quite a lot because I'm just thrilled to be on a train again, and I have like the best berth ever. So Auntie is below me, and then we have another guy who is also very sweet in our berth. So it's just promising to be the best journey ever. So basically I have idli here, which I have ordered. Obviously it has gotten cold. It's okay, I actually like cold idli as well. And then I have, okay, sambar I'm just gonna leave because it's gonna be problematic, but I think coconut chutney I can have. No nazar, no drinks, no nothing. if this journey continues like this, it's gonna be epic, and I might get tempted to do an even longer journey. Who knows? Oh yeah, coconut chutney is definitely going to work. Got it over here. I can't show you, it's like too liquid, but yeah, I can definitely take an idli. So an idli is a steamed rice cake. In case you don't know, it's a very typical South Indian dish, and I love them in all kinds of shapes because they come in many different varieties as well. This is the most basic one. This coconut chutney is really good. Damn, this is good. You can also get food on the train, but I thought this is a less riskier option. You don't want an upset stomach on a 38-hour train journey. This is yum. This coconut chutney is really good.
Prior to COVID, on most long train journeys, the IRTCT, so the Indian Railways, always used to give bed sheets and blankets, but nowadays because of COVID, they are reintroducing it, but it's still not available on all trains. One thing that I would recommend to take care of your own is this very lightweight Indian towel, which is made of cotton, so very easy to bring, and it can double up for so many things. So that lightweight towel in combination with this scarf was the absolutely perfect combination for me to take naps, but also just sleep in my berth, which is obviously something that I did not do much during the day because I just adore the views, and whenever I can get a glimpse of the views, I am outside. Do be mindful that actually this is not safe. As you can see, I love doing it. I am quite experienced in it, if I may say so. But if you plan on doing this, please keep all of your limbs inside. Hold on very, very tight, preferably with both hands, and then you should be okay. Oh my gosh, look at this view. Oh my gosh, I can't. Obviously, if you would be on a flight, everything would just be fluffy clouds and the sun shining. But from, you know, the ground, you get these absolutely dramatic vistas, and I just can't get over them. I love this so much.
Well. This train ride is anything but boring. Prachi, who are you? Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Prachi. Born and brought up here in Bangalore. I'm a choreographer and I met Ivana in one of my clients' wedding.
Hi, I'm Dia. I am an event planner. I am also born and brought up in Bangalore. Prachi is my sister. I'm accompanying her to the wedding.
Hello, I'm Ruthvi. I'm the bride's sister. I'm doing the opening dance for the Sangeet.
Basically, Prachi is being very humble, but I know Sims don't mind. We're going to Simran's wedding.
Yeah.
And it's going to be massive. To be honest, one of the most extravagant Indian weddings I have ever been. 24 hours in the train to go,
Yeah,
I think.
Yes.
But it's not boring at all. We're having a lot of fun.
Yeah. I have Ivana, Ivana has me. We have each other.
Yes.
We're going to have a lot of fun.
We're alive, and we're running in with the tide.
Well, hello from Hubli. We are still in Karnataka. It is almost 7 p.m. and we have not even left Karnataka. Can you imagine? Karnataka is massive. So Hubli is, I think, a border town of Karnataka before you go into a different state. It is nice to see the train station because I've met quite a lot of people from Hubli, and yeah, you have a great train station. Behind me, Prachi, the dance master, is choreographing reels, doing dance practice for the wedding, and it's just, honestly, it's just so much fun. This journey is passing by like nothing. I got in this train at 11:30 a.m. in the morning. It is now 7 p.m. and I just feel like I just had a conversation. That's it, and it's just flying by. This is why I love train journeys, man. It's so much fun. Hello? Do you guys want to be in the vlog? Yes. You want to say hi?
Hi! We are Nikhil's cousins, Team Grow!
Actually, we ended up having at least a 1-hour break in Hubli, but as we are departing, it is already night. And when I returned to my berth, actually most of my compartment mates were already sleeping and it was completely dark. So I decided to wind down for the night already as well, which meant that I was having dinner kind of in the dark. I was mostly with elderly people, so I didn't want to wake them up, and I didn't mind that. This was just a sandwich that my domestic help made me, and then it was time to pull out my hygiene pouch, take out my contacts, because oh my gosh, with the AC, and if you're going to be sleeping, please bring your contact lens kit with you and take it out. It will be much more comfortable. Then I brought makeup remover wipes because it is much better for your skin, ladies, if you remove your makeup before sleeping, and it will also actually feel quite a lot more fresh. Something that I actually also recommend further on in the video as a must bring with you, especially on a long train journey, is a moisturizer, because the AC will dry out your skin like crazy. And then it also helps to have a small bottle of Vaseline or a small jar of Vaseline, because some parts will get really dry, like around your eyes, and it really helps to have the Vaseline. Obviously bring your specs if you, like me, are like a blind person whenever you don't have specs. Just to be safe, I brushed my teeth with bottled water, so that worked out really well. And then it was time to wind down for the night. Because this scarf is so huge, it actually doubles up as a sheet and a blanket at the same time. And if I can recommend you something else, is to download ebooks on your phone, so you don't have to bring a separate e-reader. You can just read something on your phone, because most of the things you will be doing during the trip on your phone, so it's easy to have books on there as well.
Good morning from Pune. We have reached the Indian state of Maharashtra and have had a wonderful night actually. I'm sitting with lovely people who actually all went to bed at 10 p.m. So I went to sleep, and only at midnight we had one bed shift. But in general, it was lovely and I had a really good night of sleep. In the morning, I just did I combed my hair as good as I could. I brushed my teeth. I put on a little bit of makeup because, let's be real, 38 hours on a train is kind of rough. The only problem that we keep having is that there are some people who are complaining about AC, but then you booked a 2 AC coach. So they constantly want the AC switched off, but then our people are complaining that the AC is switched off and we paid for AC. So yeah, it keeps shutting on and off. But overall, it is a wonderful journey, and I'm going to take some selfies with Auntie right now. My hand.
Put it here, no? Put it here. What I have to say? You are looking for me. No.
This is without Basically, Auntie and me are taking selfies and learning new poses. Okay.
But your hand is...
What, you want it on the blue?
Yes, on the blue. Yes.
Okay. I'm doing hand yoga. So, how are you liking the journey, Auntie?
Yes, so nice.
It's video, no? This is not pictures. This is video.
Now you take my photo like this.
Okay. I'm gonna take it.
Auntie and me ended up leisurely clicking some really nice pictures, which I think make for some incredible memories that I would never have wanted to miss out on. Again, this is something that makes train journeys so special, because you actually really get the time to hang out with people, take it easy, and just do things that you normally wouldn't have time or space to do on a flight. Now, I mentioned earlier that you would see the landscape change as we progress more throughout all Indian states. Currently, we are traveling through the Indian state of Maharashtra, and as you can see, the landscape has definitely changed. It has become different in terms of the type of greenery that you can see, but also a little bit of a different type of soil. I love this so much, because also the train stations where you stop in between, they will have also a different culture, and sometimes people will also speak a different language. So for instance, the local language of the state of Karnataka is Kannada. So for instance, in Hubli, people would speak Kannada. In Maharashtra, it is Maharashtran. So the people on the train stations in Maharashtra would speak Maharashtran, and then in Gujarati, it would be the Gujarati language, and in Rajasthan, it would be, I think, Marwadi, but correct me in the comments down below if I'm wrong. I love these big mountains and just the small villages also that you see throughout your train journey. It's not something that I get an opportunity to often visit. So seeing these small villages and the farmers throughout the train journey, it just really makes me curious to how these people live their life, but already you get a little bit of a glimpse of their surroundings, which I think is already quite a huge privilege. As for the attire that I'm wearing throughout this journey, I'm wearing a kurta pajama, which is incredibly comfortable. My kurta is made from cotton. My pajama pants are very loose, but they're actually also quite warm, which is wonderful in the AC, but they're also quite airy in the open air. As you can see, I am just super comfortable, and actually it looks good as well. It really also stands out a lot less than, you know, Alibaba pants or the traditional backpacker wear, which I personally do not prefer. I really like to dress like the locals, and a kurta pajama Like I mentioned, it's super comfortable. You can freely move. It works for all kinds of weather types, whether it's cold, whether it's very, very hot. It's actually really airy in the hot weather as well. And in the end, you actually also look good. So I think it's a win-win-win combination to just adjust to the local attire and wear a kurta pajama or kurti pajama for girls and just be comfortable.
We have reached a pivotal moment in this journey. Right now, it is exactly 11:30 a.m., which is the time that we departed yesterday. So we have been officially traveling for 24 hours on this train. Normally, we would be reaching Mumbai already, and right now we're close to Thane, I would say. But yeah, we still have at least 12 more, well, 14 more hours to go. Oh, and we're going through tunnels, by the way. That's how you know that you're close to Mumbai. All these tunnels come up. So you can see actually that whole journey in my previous vlog where I went from Bangalore to Mumbai on a train for 24 hours. It was absolutely amazing. And yeah, we're going through those tunnels right now as well. Hence why I'm also not filming that much here, because I actually want to show you a lot more of what comes after Mumbai. Okay, this is not so beneficial for the vlog. Let me wait until we get out of the tunnel. At this pivotal moment, I thought I'd share some essentials which you may not, easily think about. Of course, disinfectant. If you're wearing contact lenses, you will bring your lens kit with you. But here are some pro tips from somebody who gets cold really, really easily. However, I do like to travel in AC. So, socks, fluffy, warm socks. You need them. You absolutely need them, because actually, for going to the washroom and walking about the train, slippers are way more comfortable because you can just easily put them on and off. But then, if you go to sleep or if you're just chilling in your berth like I am right now, you need socks, warm and fluffy socks, because your feet will get cold. Then something else, because of the AC, your skin will dry out like crazy. So moisturizer, just regular moisturizer will do. Then also lip balm, because your lips will also dry out. And then if you wanna really, really moisturize up, you should bring like one of those small Vaselines and then tap some extra Vaseline around your eyes. This really helps me with the dryness around the eyes. Then finally, I guess all parents know this, but if you don't have kids, it may not be that how do you say that, obvious. Baby wipes are absolutely genius for getting stains out of clothes, for wiping up if you spill anything, for cleaning your hands after you're done eating, so you don't necessarily have to go to the washroom just because of that. Baby wipes are just absolutely genius to take with you on long journeys, especially on a train journey. You don't have that much weight restrictions, which is also a problem because you end up bringing way too much stuff. But it is nice to just put some baby wipes in your hand luggage and have that with you, especially when you're eating. It's really genius. Then what else? Maybe like if you're going on a long train journey, a comb and some hair ties. If you're a girl, I love this bun style because it stays put quite well. Yeah, I think then you're set. Obviously the general hygiene stuff, deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush. What else do I have? Yeah, that's just the generic stuff, but these are things that I thought you may not think of and which I found very, very helpful, especially your socks. I will never, ever, ever, ever travel on an AC train again without warm socks. Oh my gosh. Welcome to my Lou reporting segment. This is one that I'm not particularly thrilled about. It is definitely not like the Vista Dome experience. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, in my previous train ride, the Vista Dome coaches, the Lou was amazing. There was like a freaking selfie light in the mirror and everything. Now, I would say this compared to that, and in general, I have to say, on an Indian train, it's decent. Do I want to spend a lot of time here? I definitely don't. Does it reek of washroom smell? Yes, it does. Have I seen any horror scenarios, the worst ones that you can imagine? No, I haven't. Hence, it is decent. It could be a lot worse. So, yeah, obviously I'm trying not to touch too many things. Personally, I always prefer the Indian toilet because I just find it a little bit more easier to navigate in terms of hygiene than the Western ones where you might touch something that you don't want to touch. So I would definitely recommend that. There is a big mirror here, which is awesome. So I can definitely check my hair, check my makeup. So that's really nice. But yeah, overall, it's decent. I think that's it for the Lou reporting because I really want to get out of here as soon as possible. This is like just for the necessities, but for the necessities, it's decent. I'm not complaining. Like, it could be a lot worse. That's the reference scheme in terms of washrooms. If you get a good one, that's awesome. If you get a decent one, that's awesome. Things could be a lot worse, and that's what we are cherishing today.
Auntie's end destination is going to be Ahmedabad, which is a full, I think, 8 to 10 hours between my final destination. So as we are entering the Indian state of Gujarat from Maharashtra, I decide to just hang out with her a little bit more, have chai, click some more pictures, and then, you know, it's almost the end of our journey together for her. We are in Gujarat right now, so you can also again see how the landscape is changing. The main thing for me is that it's somehow suddenly a lot more green in Gujarat, whereas like Gujarat is supposed to be a very, very hot state. However, as you can see, it's really, really green, and that's something also that I really found remarkable on my last journey through Gujarat. I will link that playlist down in the description below, specifically if you want to know more about Gujarat and traveling throughout Gujarat, because I really, really love that state. Next to the landscape and the greenery, obviously the temperature has also changed, because in Bangalore it was really, really pleasant weather for Indian summertime conditions. It was somewhere between 27 up to 35 degrees whenever it wasn't raining. But in Gujarat, it is very, very dry, but also quite windy. So even though it's 37 degrees, I'm actually really, really enjoying this journey, and especially again at the train doors. Not very safe, but oh my gosh, the breeze is so nice. Now we are approaching one city that I'm so curious about, and it's still on my bucket list. It's called Surat. It's quite a large city in Gujarat, which is famous for its diamonds and its textile industry. Unfortunately, I only got to see the train station, so it is hi Surat. I bought some chai and bye Surat. Until we properly meet next time, your chai was good. I really enjoyed it, and see you next time, Surat. I don't know about you guys, but train journeys also make me introspect a lot. It's definitely because you get so much time that at one point or another you're really going to start evaluating your life and the things that you want more of and the things that you want less of in your life, which don't make you happy, and the things that do make you happy you want to cultivate more of. Train journeys for me have always done that from the beginning, hence why back in 2019 already I actually wanted to take a lot more train journeys, but we all know what happened after that. I think it's also the rambling of the train on the tracks which really puts me in a meditative state of mind. In combination with these views, I just so clearly can sense which direction I want to take my life in, which things really make me happy and I should cultivate more of. Train journeys definitely being one of them.
My Mandy is nice.
Man, it's very nice.
I didn't get a chance to properly introduce you to everybody in our train compartment. I was traveling with auntie obviously, and then another auntie joined us. She was traveling with her husband, but her husband was in a different train compartment and she was mostly hanging out with us. Then there were a father and son who were also really lovely. Overall, it was a group of people who I really enjoyed being around a lot and who was just so incredibly relaxing. Hence, you can imagine that I was kind of dreading the moment when we would be arriving in Ahmedabad, because that was all of their final destination. So I was trying not to think about that too much and make the most out of it.
Welcome to Vadodara, guys. I just got out because we only have 5 minutes, but I wanted to get some vada pav. Yes, I know I should have gotten it around Mumbai and Pune, but I got it here because I'm hungry right now. And then obviously I have a bottle of water, and I have, oh wait, I'll just, okay. Thank you so much. People are so sweet, man. I swear to God, on train journeys, you see the best of India. And then I have this lassi, which I freaking love. I think it's a thick lassi, which I really love. It's kind of a North Indian thing, the thick lassi. Yeah, can't wait to try this. Is it thick? Yeah, it's quite thick. Ooh, gonna try it in the train though, because this one is departing soon. Yeah, so basically, I hustled myself a train snack. So vada pav, in case you don't know, are potato balls, obviously with spices and a lot of flavor, in toasted white bread, and then they're served with these green chilies and ketchup that I got over here. It's a traditional Maharashtrian, well, Mumbai is very famous for it, so Mumbaikars, it's very dear to their heart, and the best vada pav can also be eaten in Mumbai. However, I think Gujarat is going to do a fine job. Yeah, what I wanted to say about the food. So for the beginning of the journey, I basically had just my own food. I brought a paneer roll, I brought parathas, which I still have, but they're starting to smell bad, hence why I felt like it's actually safer to buy food than eat those old parathas. And then what else did I have? Oh, I brought idlis as well. So the idea was that, you know, if I eat my own food, the chances of me getting sick or my stomach getting upset will be less. But because we are now like far into the journey, it's insane. I swear, I just blinked 3 times and it's already, what is it? 6:40. It's going on 7 p.m. We're going to be arriving at 1:30 a.m. So basically in what, 7.5 hours. But honestly, like, this whole journey has been like, it went by in a flash. So I'm quite sure the rest of those 7.5 hours will go by in a flash as well. And honestly, I'm really enjoying myself. So the idea was that if I bring my own food, I'm lowering the chances of my stomach getting upset, because that's really not what you want on a train journey as long as this one. Like, I would rather eat less than risk, you know, an upset stomach. And until now, it's going really well. So those parathas are starting to smell not good. So that's why I figured, you know what, we only have 7.5 hours left. If I get an upset stomach, it will probably take 3 hours after I eat something. Then, like, I should be miserable for 4 hours before we reach. But I mean, if I would have done that yesterday, I would have been miserable for like 24 hours. So let's not do that. Wow. Okay, how am I gonna eat this? Huh? So good. Oh my goodness. So crunchy from the outside. I honestly think they mixed in some chickpeas, which I personally like better than just aloo or potatoes. Yum. I think it goes without saying that you should bring disinfectant and disinfect your hands before you eat anything, period. But because it's so important, I thought it was worth mentioning. Should I try the lassi as well? Okay. Let me try the lassi as well. Oh, this is that thick lassi, man. Oh, I freaking love this. Wait, let me see. No, how am I gonna open this? Oh gosh.
Coffee.
Okay, this is gonna get messy. See, this is why you need wet wipes. In case it does get messy, you just have wet wipes. Is it a thick lassi? I don't know. Let me see.
You came back, no? Hello.
Sorry? So good. It's rose lassi, but a thick one. Never had rose lassi. Yum. I think I'm gonna have more food after this, but this is good half dinner. Sorry? I'll just take one bite.
So chutney and all you try. No
Thank you.
one bite. Take 2, 3. It's a very big chapati.
Okay. What chutney is the orange one?
Coconut.
So yum.
The same way we used to prepare at home. With idli, dosa.
Oh yum. Red one is tamarind.
One is tomato.
Yum.
I told her I don't want. No, you have to be. Actually, she
Really good. Please have.
Which one?
No, please have. I've tried, no?
That's all.
I don't want to waste food, so I have here the vada pav as well.
This is tomato chutney. This is ordinary coconut and this is from mango.
The mango one is really good. It's really yum. Train journeys, man. You don't get this on flights. It's the best. It's like a culinary, social / travel experience. It's just the best. Well, my whole cabin is empty. Everybody got out on Ahmedabad, and I don't know if some other people will come. But basically, we still have how much time to go? At least until 1:30 a.m. So 5.5 hours. It is now 8 p.m. Oh, we're leaving Ahmedabad. Auntie's gone. Uncle is gone. Bhaiya is gone. Everybody's gone. Okay, it's for a good cause. We're going to my friend Simran's wedding. Basically, right now, I think I'm just gonna chill, wind down for the night. I'm not gonna do my whole washroom ritual like I did last night with like the makeup removal and everything, because when I arrive in the resort, I'll take like a hardcore shower and everything and wash my hair. So I'm just gonna chill, maybe like take naps in between. Like what? It's already 8 p.m. the next day. We've been in the train for 34 and a half hours. Can you imagine? Or 33 and a half. I don't even know. Like honestly, the blink of an eye. Really so much fun.
In the evening, I ended up buying this pulao with aloo masala, which was really not good. So it made me appreciate all the other good food that I had eaten throughout the train journey even more. Also, I appreciated my train compartment mates even more after they all got out in Ahmedabad, because after them, a family with a couple of children joined, and the train compartment I was in turned into absolute mayhem. So I got extremely lucky with all of the people that I got into a train compartment in Bangalore, and I'm just so lucky that I got to travel with them for those 32 hours. Arriving in Falna, one thing that I also do have to mention is that I had way too much luggage because there was no elevator there, and I didn't want to hire somebody to carry my bags. So 1010 cannot recommend that at 2 a.m. in the night. However, I have reached the wedding destination, and that is going to be in the next episode of this big fat Indian wedding series. So if you're excited for that, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. Also, you can check the episodes down in the description below. Whenever they're finished, I'll upload them there. Did you enjoy this train journey, and would you go on a 38-hour train journey? Let me know down in the comments below. You can also share this with as many people as possible to show them the beauty of train journeys in India. Of course, you can also subscribe to my channel and join 270,000 other subscribers. It's free, and you'll get a notification whenever I upload a new video. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.